Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. So today I thought I would start my declutter. Now I'm not going to be starting the rest of the declutter for a few weeks, especially eyeshadow palettes, but I've got so many eyeshadow singles I thought we could start there. They're in this really big glass cube, and there's some palettes here, there's some elf palettes. Now I don't know if I'm going to be getting rid of any of those, but we're going to go through it all, guys. We're going to do some swatches and we're going to see what I want to keep and what I want to declutter, and we'll see if any of it surprises me. I was going to do a least favourite to favourite on my singles. Maybe when I've done the declutter, it would take me forever to do a least favourite to favourite on these singles. I mean, there's got to be at least 100 in here or more. I want to make it more curated, so I feel like when I do my Shop My Stash videos, I can actually pull for a couple of singles as well, because they're just not getting used. And neither are my Colourpop singles, they're not getting used either. So when I do Shop My Stashes in future, I think I want to pull for at least one, maybe two Colourpop singles and use them in a look. The Colourpop singles aren't going to be in this video. I'm going to I've got 2 or 3 Colourpop singles to use, and then I can actually do least favourite to favourite on my Colourpop singles. Some of them I think have dried up, so we won't be keeping them all anyway, and then we can decide what I want to keep and what I want to declutter out of the Colourpop singles. Let's go over to my desk and let's see if I can declutter anything from this little cube. Hey guys, so let's get into what eyeshadows we're going to be keeping and what eyeshadows we're going to be decluttering. Now, can you see that? So I'm using my other camera, which should give you a more clear view. My newer camera, that is, not the one that I brought the lens off. So we've got quite a few eyeshadows in here. We've got Pigment, we've got these Multichromes by Revolution, or should I say XX Revolution. They're not going to be going anywhere. I really enjoy them. Right, let's start off with these PS Nudes Glow eyeshadows. I bought these with all the intention of me using them. I mean, they look really lovely. They're just, I mean, that looks okay. It's just not got much pigment to it. Can you see? In fact, let me wipe off my hands and you'll be able to see a lot better. Right. Okay, so let's start again. So this one, I don't know what shade it is. Right, so it would work as an inner corner highlight, but I've never used it, guys, so I'll declutter that one, see if my mum wants these. This one I think is the nicest one out of them all. But even so, that's not as pigmented as I would like it, so my mum can have that one as well. In fact, no, I think this one coming up is the nicest one out of them all. This one is in Slay, and I love me a rose gold, but since I bought this I have got a couple of rose gold palettes, so I don't really need it. Yeah, that's definitely the nicest one in this whole collection. I wonder if I should keep it. I might keep this one in case I want to do a full face of Primark makeup, because this one will be really good. I'll show you the matte side of it as well. That one's really smooth. I don't think I had problems with the mattes. Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm going to keep that. And what I used to do is I used to put this underneath it, and it made it more pigmented. I'll show you what that looks like. And I think that's in the shade After Party. I'll just put a little bit there. Look how pigmented that is. So let's go back in with that shimmer over the top. Now look how pigmented it is with that as a base. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this one here. I mean, I don't know if you want me to swatch all of these. So these are the Revolution XX Multichrome, so the Pigments, and this one is in the shade Flip. I don't know what you're going to be able to see because I'm not putting glitter glue down. We'll go in with 2 swatches. So that's that one. Real pretty. So I'll swatch all of these multichromes and then I'll turn the light down and hopefully you'll be able to see the Flip. Then we have Direct, which is very similar to Flip. So Direct, they all come in the same pots. Let me get my words out. I just think this is a darker one. Yeah, it is. So that's that one there. They're all on black bases. I still need to get some Duraline or something, or some medium mixer. I think they'll go on better. And then I've got this lovely green one. And I got these when they were on sale for about £5. I wouldn't pay £14 for them. It's in the shade Rush, this one. It's like a really nice forest green. Just look at that, guys. Oh, and that one is the best out of it. That's just one swatch, guys. The others are 2 swatches, so that is definitely the best. I'm going to turn the light down now. I don't know what you're going to be able to see, to be honest. So that's what they look like. Aren't they pretty? That's the one drawback of me using this camera. It's better on the other one, but this one is more clearer for like swatches and whatnot, so I thought I would bring out the newer camera and you could see it all. So basically all those 3, I can't even bring you down any further, all those 3 multichromes there I'm not getting rid of. I'm getting, like, they need to go on the other side, otherwise I'm going to get confused. I'm getting rid of 2 so far. I don't even know how many are in here. Another thing I'm not getting rid of is this Nars Isolde Duo. This is the first Nars eyeshadow I got, and I think it's the only Nars eyeshadow product I've ever had. And they are, I think they're drying up a little bit now, but they used to be so pigmented. Actually, guys, I'm going to get rid of it. I've got so many shades like that in my collection and my mum would love it. And she doesn't have high-end makeup, so I'm going to get rid of that. Wow, that shocked me. See, that's why it's always good to swatch. So I think we will be swatching everything. Grab a cuppa. It's going to be a long one. I'll edit it down as much as I can. Then we've got this other pigment by Sleek. It's like a blue brown and this is real pretty. I don't think this is going to be going anywhere. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at it. Comment down below if you want to see a look with this. Oh, it's so pretty. That's in the shade Trippin, by the way, if you wanted to get it. I don't think they do it in stores anymore, but I know for a fact that they do it on eBay. And they do others, so I might look into buying other ones. Right, so we've got... Oh, that needs to go over here as well. So we've got these MAC eyeshadows, which are ancient, so I think I'm just going to declutter them. Take the eyeshadow out of the... take the eyeshadow out, and then, like, these containers. I think you can put these containers as part of back to MAC, or is it just lipstick containers? Let me know your thoughts down below if you know the answer to that question. But it's still pretty good. It's still a good eyeshadow, but I don't use it. And if I don't use it, is it worth me keeping it? That might be a good one to go over my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise in the shade Bette. So let's just keep it for now. So that's a maybe. However, this isn't a maybe, this is a definitely. I don't think I've ever paid as much for a single eyeshadow as I paid for this. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, it's so stunning. I need to use this again soon. That's that one there. So definitely keeping that. I don't want this one, so I know for a fact I don't want it. It's Model's Own Cream Eyeshadow in Golden Sand 05. I'll show you what it looks like. I got it in a mystery box. I don't want it. Then we've got this that Pastel Roses sent to me as a free gift when I placed an order. This one's really, really nice. It's in the shade. Oh, Sweet Peach. I mean, look at those glitters in that though, guys. I need to show you. I mean, I've worn this before, but look at that. I have worn this before. It's sheer, so it's like a topper. Just gonna... And it's got loads of glitters in it. Can you see it there? It's got loads of glitters in it. So if you don't like glitter, then you're not going to like it. But I did get that as a freebie. So I am going to keep that one as well. I don't think I'll be decluttering a huge amount. I certainly don't think I'll be decluttering half. Oh, my mum's called me. Excuse me. Sorry guys, that was my mum. She's actually staying with me for about a week or so at the minute. So, and she doesn't have keys, so I had to just make sure where she was. She doesn't like pressing my intercom. So she'll be here soon. Right. So we've got this 17 eyeshadow here. I'm almost sure 17 sent this to me. I don't remember buying it. Right, so that is just like the MAC one. I might keep this one instead of keeping MAC. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just take all of that out, or I'll ask my mum if she wants it, and when she's used it up, then we can take that back to MAC. Because you only need 5 products and then you get a free lipstick, so yeah. There is that one, and then there's this one that I know I don't want to keep. It's not my shade, so this shade is Real Cocoa. The other one was All That Glitters. See, I mean, it's got absolutely no pigment. I wouldn't even give that one to my mum, you know, I'd just take the eyeshadow out and keep the container. Then, oh, these ones are going over here. Then we've got this Wet n Wild in the shade Toasty. Guys, I really don't like it. I got this as a gift and it is so sticky. It's really, really sticky, so that one is going to get decluttered into the bin. I should have decluttered that when I got it. I have done a video on it because I got that eyeshadow and I also got this Dose of Colours one, which I'll swatch for you now, which isn't going anywhere. It's one of my favourite eyeshadows, even though I've not used it in a hot minute. Normally I bring it out around Christmas time, and that's what it looks like. It is so nice. So my friend sent it to me with that that Wet n Wild shadow, and I love this one. I mean, look at it. It's like blue, but it shifts black. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. But not the Wet n Wild one. So how many are we getting rid of so far? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are we keeping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're doing okay so far. But I think we'll be getting to the good ones soon, and I have got some really good ones near the bottom. Right, so let's have a look at these Kiko ones. So this Kiko one is in the shade 8. I don't even think I've used this. No, I'm not keeping it. So that's that one. Then we've got this Kiko one in the shade 13, which is a peach. That one there, no, I'm not keeping that. I'm surprising myself. I really thought I'd be doing a lot worse than this. These green ones though, however guys, for some reason I've ended up with two. So it's in the shade 27. I think I'm going to keep them both. Don't think I am. I've got better greens than that, so that's what they both look like. It's the same shade, not keeping either of those. Are you surprised? So this is that Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise in the shade Bette. I've had it ages and it's still not dried up. I tested it the other day. Not on the eyes or anything, just on my hand. Right, you need to look at this. And I think I was wrong about the 17 eyeshadow going with this, because it's more bronzy. But look at that, guys. And I let it dry. It only takes a couple of seconds for it to dry and then it just doesn't go anywhere. We've got this Australis Metallix in the shade JZ. And I got this from my friend in Australia and it still seems to be okay. I've had this years as well. I know you're supposed to only keep creams like 12 months or 6 months, but yeah, that's both of them there. There was another one she sent me. Where is it? Here, I think. No? Oh, here. And this one's my favourite. It's in the shade Guns N' Rose Petals. That definitely is my favourite. And this one would go really nicely underneath that Primark eyeshadow because it's the same shade. Right guys, so the battery had gone and my mum had got here, so she just bought me this. How cool is that? Does anyone else just love Toblerones? I'm just going to have a piece and then I'm going to put it away. Right, so this was a bad idea. Yeah, so she was like, don't be eating all your Toblerone, you won't have your tea. Anyway, the next eyeshadow we've got here is Kiko 25. It's this really nice canary yellow. And I don't know whether to keep it. Let's see what it looks like. They're not the most pigmented, are they? I'm going to get rid of that one as well. What's this? Oh, these are these MAC Singles. Well, one's a MAC Single, one's that's out of these, whoever, I think it was the Rose palette that they did. And I don't think I want either of them. Let me just, yeah, so this was Luster from the Zoeva palette. I could keep that because you can always use a shade like that, so I might actually put that in one of my other palettes. And then we've got this shade here. This is a genuine MAC shade. Can't remember the name of it. I used to be so heavily into bronze shades. I don't want to keep that. That one is in the shade Tempting. So again, we'll declutter that. And then we've got this for 2 singles that we could use that for. So I'll keep the container. Like I said earlier, so this is the Kaima Cosmetics kind of pigment, and I gave one of these to my friend Lisa, who's got the mixing medium, and I think she said with the mixing medium it helps. It's like a peacock green, so I definitely want to get a mixing medium when I can and try it out, and if I still don't like it I'll just declutter it, but they are quite expensive. So I don't want to declutter it until I've tried it. So that's that. So we'll keep that one as well. This one I am definitely keeping. This is probably better than the Charlotte Tilbury and it's a lot cheaper. It's the Lottie London in Golden Hour. And I think Oh, it's so smooth, guys. I think it's the very, very similar shades. Right, so that's the Lottie London one. Shall we do a comparison with the Bette shade from the Charlotte Tilbury? You've got to bear in mind the Charlotte Tilbury one is older. These, by the way, are called Power Foils, and there's a few other shades that I want to get in that eventually. So let's just put this. Yeah, it's so much better, isn't it? The Lottie London one, so much better. But I'm going to keep them both. I don't have a lot of creams. Right, so we've got a few of the Essence Melted Chromes. So we've got 01 Zinc About You. That's that one. 02 Ironic. And 06 Copper Me. So I'll swatch them all. I don't think you can get these anymore. Maybe on Macari or Depop. That shade is absolutely beautiful. One swatch, guys. And I bet the Solstice shade would look absolutely gorgeous over that. Let's just try one swatch of this. Oh my gosh, it does. Just going to do 2 swatches so you can really see it. Look at that, guys. Right, so I definitely want to do a look with them 2 shades. Right, so now let's go in with 06 Copper Me. Reminds me a little bit of the Kathleen Lights. It is very, very sheer. Right, so I don't know if that's because my hand's wet or because the eyeshadow's a bit crappy. Because I'm not happy with that pigment. And no, I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna declutter that into the bin. It was never the most pigmented, but it was always more pigmented than that. Right, and then we've got this really nice cool toned melted chrome in the shade Ironic, which would go really nice with the Natasha Denona Glam palette, I think. Look at it. Compared to what that Copper Me shade was like, just look at that. Look how nice that would go with the Natasha Denona Glam palette. And then we've got this Too Faced one. I really like this. It's really, really old at this point. It's in the shade Socialite. It's another rose gold. And again, it is so pigmented. So yeah, we're definitely keeping that. And then I got this one from Primark. Originally, I was using it as a highlighter. I might put it in my highlighters to use as an inner corner highlighter, so I'm just getting more use out of it. It did have like a snowflake at one point on it. It is still pretty pigmented. It's too chunky to use on the face, but on the inner corners I think it would look really, really pretty. Yeah, that can go in my highlighter drawer, so I'll get a little bit more use out of it. I hope this video's not too long. Oh, and then I've got this other Kaima Cosmetics one, and I can't remember what shade I got. You can take them out, which is good, so I should be able to tell you the shade. So you can take them out. Hang on, why is there no shade on it? Right, so I don't know what shade I got because there's no shade here. I can look on the website and try and get it. Right, so it's really sheer. It's like a cream to powder. But if you put it over like a black base, this would really, really pop. I want to keep that. Paid quite a bit of money considering it's a single eyeshadow. That's it there. Then I've got this NYX one. So this was in a project pan a while ago. It's in the shade Lace. I'm going to keep it because I do want to finish it off. So once I've finished the Too Faced one that's in my palette, I'll probably try and finish that off. Then we've got this Stila Magnificent Metallix in the shade Metallic Laurel. Do you remember when these were all the rage, guys? Mine's still really creamy, so I'm going to keep it. Can you see how creamy it is still? So I'm going to try it, and if it doesn't look good on the eyes, if I feel like it's expired, I'll probably declutter it, but for now I'm going to keep it. Then we have got some black bases, so I'll be able to put my theory to the test on that Kaima Cosmetics Very Sheer eyeshadow. So by L'Oreal, let's try this one. So we've got the L'Oreal Colour Infallible in Burning Black, and these were all the rage as well at one point. So I got these from Boots when they were on special offer, and I've never really used them, so I definitely want to keep them and at least use them, and if I don't like them, then obviously I'll get rid, but for now they're staying. So that's the shade Burning Black. Let's get this Kaima. Right, so I'm going to put some of this over it. I'm really going to... Right, so we've got quite a healthy dose there. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, why didn't I do this when I used it? You're gonna love it, guys. If you like green, you're gonna love this. Wow, look at it. Isn't that pretty? Considering we saw how sheer it was before, as soon as like you put something on a black base, it completely changes it. I'm just wondering now if those flakes would do something similar. Shall we try them as well? I wasn't going to, but shall we, just for the benefit of this video? So I'll go back into Burning Black. Right, where are they? Oh, here. It does look better, but I feel like you would need that medium mixer for it. That one didn't work as well as the other Kaima pressed eyeshadow did, but it was worth a try. Then we've got this other black base that I want to keep. This one is a purple one. It's called Purple Obsession. I think there's one of these that I want to declutter. I'm only keeping these because these are the only real black bases I've got. Right, so that's a Purple Obsession. So we'll keep that. And then we've got this one. So this one is Metallic Lilac. We're nearly done now, guys. So that's Metallic Lilac. Wow, they look nice together. I think I might keep it. And you'll see why in a minute. Look how nice they would go in a look. Yeah, let's keep it. Sorry, I knocked the tripod. Right, and then it's just the e.l.f. quads. Okay. How many have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 of the e.l.f. quads. Right, so one I know for sure I'm not getting rid of is this one. This one is my favourite of them all. It's in the shade Hot Jalopeno. I need to show you the swatches, guys, because if you like this colour story and you've not got it, then you'll want it after you've seen the swatches. I'll probably swatch all of these out so you can see them. Oh, this green has gone a little bit. I don't remember it being that powdery. So that green there, I don't know, I feel like it's gone a little bit chunky or isn't as smooth as it once was, but I could always get another one. This yellow though is really, really nice. And then and the green here isn't as nice as it once was, but they're still good. Not the best swatches, I know, guys, but that's the colour story of Hot Jalopeno. Keeping for now, and then maybe in time I'll just buy it again because it's only like £4. This one I want to give one last shot. I do have the shadow stick, so I want to put it underneath this shade and just give it one last try. I did like this shade here, and I think I might have liked the mint. Yeah, the mint's pretty sheer. Right, so that's the swatches. So I did like that shade, and I think I like that shade as well. It was just this shade and this shade. I want to try it one last time. I've got a feeling I'll end up decluttering it though. But yeah, we'll keep it in the collection for now, and it's in the shade Mint to Be. Now if you want a good mint palette, I would suggest Colourpop, and that palette's called Mint to Be as well. I've got a feeling this is going to be a long video. Right, the next one, oh, I really like this one. This is my second favourite. So this one is in the shade Rose Matter, and I dropped this shade here, so I had to repress it. But I'll show you the shades of this. I don't think this one's going anywhere. Right, so that's what that one looks like. Real pretty. So far we've not decluttered any of these. Right, next. I did like this one. Cream and Sugar. I did like it, but I think I can declutter this. I think my mum would like it. Although that shade is absolutely stunning. Need to just swatch that again because I had, I think, black on my hand. Right, so that's the swatches on that one. Feel like, yeah, so that's the swatches on that one. I mean, I do really like that shade though there. Feel like there's something comparable to that in the Glam. Right, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then there's just one left, which is this one here, and I feel like I can get rid of this one as well. Because this shade here, I know there's shades in the Glam palette like that, and there is only one shimmer. I mean, that's really pretty. So that's the swatches from that one. So yeah, I'll get rid of that one as well. I have done better with this declutter than I thought. Feel like at least now the lid will be able to close. Just taking these swatches off. Shall we see how many? We'll put everything away and then we'll see. Right, so how many have I kept? 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just counting these as one. I'm just counting them as one, guys. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I've kept 28. So I think I'm going to pop these away and then I'll show you the ones that I've decluttered. I feel like I can hear my phone ringing. Wow, I feels like there's half gone. So we had 28, so how many did you have in total? 29, 30, 31,